Hello, chat. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I am. Been a good day. Got our soda ready. Got our mic ready. Why not? In case the title is not visible, which I'm learning more and more, it's hard to see on mobile. We are playing Divinity Original Sin 2. We're starting that tonight, and I can't wait. I added a tag. This is my first-ish playthrough. I have started this game a few times, as is the case sometimes with games I play. I played it multiplayer with a friend of mine. We got maybe through Act 1. But regardless, this will be my first full playthrough. I remember nothing about what I played. I looked at my files, and it's 2 years ago that I played, so I remember nothing. The first-ish playthrough. So with that, I think we should just jump in. Just get right to it. What do you think? I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna switch here. Hope it all runs. Hope it shows up. Hope it doesn't freak out OBS. Volumes look good. Anything might be a little quiet. How about that? It's a little better. All right. I'm going to hit record and recordings. And here we are. Hello, everyone. We are here with a new game, Divinity Original Sin 2. This is my first-ish playthrough of this. I have played about the first act, maybe half of the second, 2 years ago with a friend of mine. I remember nothing about it. All I remember is I wanted to see the end. I've not played the first, so it is what it is. But I like the style of game. This is my first ever one of these when I first played it. So let's jump in. Let's try it all out. Let's fumble our way through, as I typically do. Single player. I don't know the difference. Classic? A classic roleplay experience. You are cunning, resourceful, and prepared for the perils that await. You prefer a fair but forgiving adventure that rewards clever thinking in and out of battle. Oh God. You're here for the fun and the fantasy, but not for a rigorous challenge. I'm gonna go classic. It sounds like normal to me. I had to allow things. And now it's loading. Character creation. Welcome to the character creation screen. Here you can select an origin character or create a custom hero. All right. I'm probably going to go with one pre-built. Let's see what they have. Origin characters have a rich personal background, custom stories, and unique tags. Note that I am a slow reader and missed the rest of that. So the first one we had was the Red Prince. You are infamous, a brilliant warrior general exiled from his empire for cavorting with demons. Fallen from grace, you refuse to give up. the throne will be yours again. We have Dragon's Blaze, breathes flames in a cone, dealing 4 to 5 fire damage, and leaving fire surface behind. So that's burning for 2 turns, resisted by magic armor. Sure. We also have Demonic Stare. Drain 9 to 10 magic armor from target character and gain the amount for yourself. Restore magic armor equal to damage dealt. He's sophisticated, which gives plus 10 fire resistance and poison resistance, and 1 in persuasion for spell song. They also have build presets. Cool. Oh, wow. Since this is kind of my first foray into this, I might do one of these presets. So Shadow Blade, a powerful assassin whose arsenal of both daggers and magic would terrify any enemy if they ever saw it coming. We got Backlash, Chameleon Cloak, or Chicken Claw. Jeez. Well, why don't we determine our... It's too loud for what I'm doing right now. We'll bump it back up here in a minute. We have Sebel, a slave no longer. You still hear the living scar your master used to dominate you. He turned you into an assassin, made you hunt your own kin. Now you hunt him. Flesh Sacrifice. Gain 1 action point immediately and a 10% damage boost for 2 turns at the cost of -1 constitution. And Break the Shackles. Remove the following negative statuses from yourself. That's a long list. She's got Corpse Eater. Lets you eat body parts to access the memories of the dead. And Ancestral Knowledge gives you 1 to Lore Master. We have Ifan Ben Mezd, a crusader in Lucian's army. You lost your faith as war claimed countless innocents. Now you're a lone wolf mercenary. Your mission? Kill Lucian's son. Encourage allies around you, increasing their primary attributes. And summon Ifan's soul wolf. Dang. Beast. Your failed rebellion against the queen nearly destroyed you, so you began a new life on the high seas. Now, your old enemy is back. If you don't stop her, no one will. Petrifying Touch, Blinding Squall, Sturdy, and Sneaking. Losi? One of the two. You're a musician, performer, star, and host to all manner of disembodied visitors. Now, one dark voice has silenced them all and aims to claim your body for itself. Courage, again, and maddening song. Sing, causing enemies in the target area to become mad. Maddened characters will attack those nearest them, regardless of ailment. She's also ingenious and thrifty. If Feign, you woke up and your world was gone. The last of your kind, you hide behind a charmed mask, searching for the truth about a history that no one knew existed. Fool enemies into thinking you're dead. Target a character. Whenever this character ends a turn in combat, they immediately get a free turn. Undead lets you heal from poison, but regular healing will damage you instead. You will receive poison status even if you have magic armor. Ingenious gives you chance. And then we're into the customs. I see. So we have Feign, Lose, Beast, Ifan, Sebel, or the Red Prince. Kind of spoke to me here as Losi, even though I can't pronounce her name.
All my life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret.
Oh dear.
I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control.
Seems like it.
Step 1. Find out who or what is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
I respect that. Why not? Courage, maddening song, genius, thrifty. Do we want Shadowblade? Or Wayfarer? Fossil Strike? Or Witch? Intimidating presence whose bone-chilling powers terrify friend and foe alike. Raised bloated corpse, mosquito swarm, wizard. You're a wizard. Low C. Sets enemy characters on you on fire. Sure. Searing daggers. Fossil strike. Battle mage. Rush forward. Battering ram. Blinding radiance. Shocking touch. Cleric, eh? Heals allies or smashes skulls depending on the direction of the winds. Conjurer do. Conjures a trusty personal demon and elemental totems to aid in battle. That sounds kind of cool. Plus, I mean, it kind of goes with what she's got going on. It's an Inquisitor. You know what? This seemed too right. I don't think we're changing anything here. Intelligence +1, Constitution +2. Summoning, Lore Master identifies enemies and allows you to identify items. Increasing Lore Master allows you to identify more faster. Okay. Grants dodging and resistance. We got these three. Because we used the talents to determine a character's unique features. Select talents to complement a character's abilities and attributes. We picked Pet Pal. Can talk to animals. Cool. Tags determine what options are available to you in dialogue. Alright. Quick and Quib and Swift of Song. That sounds like us. Cracks in reality lead you to other times and places. Yeah, neat. Select your origin instrument. It will take the lead in the music during fights and will highlight that I still am a slow reader. Oh, that's nice. Also nice. I like all of them but the cello. Out is nice. Yeah. I was a woodwind player myself, so we'll go with that. What do you think, chat? The Bansuri. And now we will start the game. Are you sure we're done? No, but whatever.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned.
At least she planned on it.
I was shackled and collared. and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Yay! All right, we're in it now, chat. If it's too loud or anything, let me know. I think the volumes are okay, though.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry. The sedative will wear off soon enough.
Continue.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Got it. So we have Dimensional Bolt, Conjure Incarnate.
Damn. And here I was, hoping my upstairs visitor was just playing tricks on me.
Yeah, same. Target a ground surface and conjure a totem. Oh, basic movement. Welcome to Divinity Original Sin 2. Click anywhere on the ground or hold left mouse button continuously to begin exploring. Nice. And the game is saved. So this is just a bolt. Good stuff. Damage based on your level and receives bonus. Oh. Hold middle mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the screen. Zooming in or out. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. So it seems once you hit summoning ability level 10, a colossal incarnate champion will answer. Neat. Each turn, this totem will fire a projectile at its enemies. Courage. Maddening song. Okay. So a lot of our conjuring depends on the surface it's conjured on.
Oh, under lock and key.
Dadgummit. Ain't that the way? The one thing I remember when I played this with my friend, he would loot everything. He'd get over to a desk and it'd just be empty. Dang, you're good at looting. Move objects by clicking and dragging them. She's strong. Anything in here? Nope. That door opens.
Hey, a sheep!
Dang.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Fresh meat. Nice. Plump. Banded like a chicken's leg, too.
Poke the sheep's ample belly with your toe. Mark that she's got more meat on her than you do. Sniff and tell the sheep you don't appreciate being likened to a farm animal. We could use our gesture ability and say, you're glad she likes to joke around, as she's heard about one of the dancing sheep. You don't intend to take sass like this from a sheep. Take your leave instead. We'll go gesture.
The depth of unamused ennui staring back at you from those ovine eyes is startling.
Oh my, unamused.
Are you referring to the ballerina? Oh, so funny, so funny.
She didn't like our joke.
With two shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
I'm just saying, that was a good joke. Okay. Ooh, gold. I don't know that we need a bowl. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Press right mouse button on objects in your inventory to find out what you can do with them. Binary, drop. Firestorm grenade. Goodness. a ham. Bread. Apple. A letter. Read notes or books. Open your inventory. For sure. Read. Orders from the guard steward. Important! Comes to my attention. Again. That several of you are bypassing the cargo hold security measures by sliding boxes onto the pressure plates. This will not do. The purpose of these measures is to require the presence of at least 3 magisters at a change of shift. Any deviation will result in at least 1 magister getting thrown overboard. Make sure it isn't you. It's good advice. Alright. So that'll be good information. I think these are the pressure plates, yeah? Yeah. Alright. Well, we gotta go back just a sky. Are you going to
Get
mean
your
again?
dirty little paws out of my hair.
Jeez. That sheep just knows what they like, don't they? Ain't taking no guff.
Oh, under lock and key.
But I have a key. See? And what's this ladder do? No, I don't want to leave the tutorial deck. I'll tell you this. We don't run very fast. Alright, I'm going to need a box. Target is too far. Can't see. Click. That door's gonna close, isn't it? Dead gummit. Will plate work? Heck yeah. You've stepped in oil. Perfect. You see that oil barrel? Oh, that guy's sleeping. Be very quiet, chat.
Hey,
Me?
get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while.
Will you?
You in?
I feel like I would just agree. But we can agree to help. Turn your back. There's no way you're getting involved. I am carefully. Why is he in the cage in the first place? I would probably actually ask that. Demand to know what exactly is in it for you.
Your guess is as
We'll
good
get
as
through.
mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here.
I'll help him out. Because pandemonium. We need that word back.
A gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
That's great.
Before
go.
you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake.
Mhm.
One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Is my shift over? Are you here to relieve me?
Yeah.
Wait, you're no magister.
Sometimes you'll be able to persuade
You're
the
a
person you're
sorcerer.
talking to, your
What are you
answer, your
doing
stats,
here,
and your
filthy
persuasion
scrounger?
ability.
Choose your words
We'll
carefully.
do that.
My fists ache to meet a new face.
I don't remember my stats. Can I look at them? So my highest stat is in Constitution. Okay. So we could ignore the guard and do the lever anyway. Tell the truth that you're snooping around. What's he going to do about it? Or we can use one of these, which Constitution seems my best bet. Success!
Damn. If it's not one thing, it's another. And no way I can trust those fools to deal with any nonsense on their own. Can't leave the prisoner alone, though. He's been nothing but trouble, I hear.
I think intelligence is my other. So we can ignore him, lunge for the lever and yank it downwards, or use one of these, which would be intelligence for us. Remark on the sturdiness of the cell bars. The prisoner's not going anywhere. Failure. I had 0 persuasion. Needed 2.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offence intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a walk.
Boom.
And keep
Did
your hands
nothing.
where I can see them.
It's now frozen.
Hurry it up, sorcerer. We haven't got all day.
This guy gives... Oh, okay. I was like, this guy gives 0 Fs. That was a bad idea. I'm just burning.
A dead magister.
So much
Somebody
for
will
a
have to take
peaceful
the blame
stroll.
for this. And it won't be me.
It's played in rounds. Everything you do in combat costs action points, which you receive each round. Your turn ends when you have no AP left. From left to right, the order of the character portraits determines the order of combat. Got it. So if I move here, I can get actually here. Oh yeah, get out of the burning. And then maybe summon fire totem? Restoration, eh? Oh, that felt good. Then we hit him. Hit him again? No, in turn. You don't have enough AP. Got it. Heard. This is your hotbar. Click on a skill icon to perform that action. Cancel by pressing right mouse button. Read faster and you can do more in life. So this guy's kind of a jerk, huh? No, it's picking up on that. Quit hurting my thing. Strong though. Only it could attack again. Oh, well, that'll do it. Well, that was all worth it. That one guy just disappeared. You found an electric discharge scroll. Try it out on a puddle of water or steam cloud and see what happens. I will. I will. Huh? That went nothing like I wanted it to, but you know what? We're not dead. Try a lockpick on this door. Highlight the door and press right mouse click button. Select lockpick. Do I have one? No. There's a rope. Will that do it? Why would I just want a basket? Oh my. We're gonna need to find a lockpick. I know you burned to a crisp, but you happen to have a key. Oh yeah. That's much better than kicking it. Huh?
Empty.
Oh. Something to loot. I just said empty again. What is this then? That is another minor healing potion. Oh yeah. Beds allow wounded characters to heal over time. Surprise attack. Hoo-yah! Hey Sapphire, how you doing? How you doing? I don't think I want to step in the poison. Oh wow, thank you for the gifted. Apparently none of my flashy things are working, but I will thank you personally. Thank you, Sapphire. I really appreciate it. Bye. Picked up some empty potion bottles. Oh, a little more over here. Move a candle into the poison, set it on fire to blow up the door. Oh, that's cool. We gotta try that out. I mean, that's just the way to do it.
No key? No problem.
Got a deck of cards. Another deck of cards. What is that? It's just a giant rug.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
That's true. I mean, that's just true in life.
Rubbish.
Oh, sorry. 2 deck of cards, though. I am sure we are leaving the tutorial deck. And it saved our game. Discovered 2 chronicles. What does that even mean? Press L to view. 3 journal updates. Partridge and a pear tree. Get your bearings. As sorcerers, we have been arrested by the Divine Order. The prison island of Fort Joy awaits. I am bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. The thing inside is everything we heard about Losi here. A bad gig landed me on the wrong side of the managers, but now how bad could Fort Joy be?
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
So chapter 1. Will we escape the Merryweather? We're aboard the Merryweather on our way to the sorcerer colony of Fort Joy. We are told there is a murderer on board with us. Alexander's advisor, Dallas, noticed that the Void Woken are attracted to Source. Alexander quarantined the sorcerers. The Divine's sacrifice did not buy peace. The rise of the Void Woken brought the world destruction. The world death, destruction, and fear. Lucian, hey playthrough, thanks for the lurk. Champion of the gods, sacrificed himself to save Rivellon from the Void. His son Alexander now leads the Divine Order. Led by Lucian's son Alexander, the dominant magisters of the Divine Order, are rounding up the sorcerers for exile. Yes, all those things happen and are happening.
Boring.
And I just stole that thing and that thing.
But who?
I don't know that empty potion bottles are useful, but I've got some. Also got lots of grotesque jars.
Empty.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Aww.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
I see.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
All right, so these are the tags we see here. Lean in to whisper that the Magister below deck suffered a fatal encounter. You pull at the thing around your neck futilely, demand to know why she collared you. You could be a jester and say the last thing you remember is hoisting your 15th pint. Is this the ram head slough? Or you could be mystic and say you had a long black dream about a ship sailing the river of the dead, but you're not dead, are you? We'll go jester.
Don't you dare! If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll do a good thing worse and put a collar around your neck.
Oh.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
It's us.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Okay.
A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Wow. Lean in. We might want to tell her about the fatal encounter. Pull the thing in your neck.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Sure.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
She doesn't believe me. So we're going to pull the thing in our neck, futilely.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Aslos, we're going to recall the power building inside me. The sound and the fury and the madness. Unleash it!
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
Womp, womp.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result.
Sure.
There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source.
Dadgummit.
For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Open your map. Important characters will mark destinations on your map. Like the other end of the ship. Okay.
You've been collared and you've been told why. There really is no need.
Okay. All right, we're leaving. It's all good.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Oh dear. I'm not here to make
Behind
trouble.
the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
Void looking into the room. Between the lurching ship and the smell of blood, you feel a little sick. I'm going to peer into the room and ask what happened.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own.
Oh, man.
Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Ask him if he could lend a hand in the ask if I could lend a hand in the investigation. Ask if he knew the dead man. Pause. Always does. Ask if this sort of thing happens often. Oh, clever. Or we could just use our clap him on the back and say you're sure they have it 100% under control.
Hands to yourself, bloody sorcerer. Nothing to see here.
Sure. I'm going to go in there, though. Oh. I didn't mean to touch him.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Inform her that she wasn't this man's protector. She was his captor. Ask why she's letting you so close to the crime scene. For all she knows, you could be the killer. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him. Two things scared the living daylights out of him. His own shadow and his own source. We'll find out who did this. Speaking of,
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Shrug and say maybe you can. You are a sorcerer after all. Tell her that's a trick you haven't quite mastered. Ask if she's investigating her fellow magisters as well. One of them could easily have done this. Yeah.
Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister.
No, that's
it
fair.
looks more like a passenger
guess.
managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you.
A shiny
How
gold
about
coin? Tell her yeah, my price is a little higher than that.
Not in here, it isn't.
I see.
You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
I mean, that's how you negotiate right there, chat. That's 101 negotiation. Just say no. Nothing in there. Some people to talk to.
Hey! I know who you are. You're a singer. My mum likes you.
Aw.
I know you. I heard you sing once. Before. Out there. Wow.
We're quite famous.
Wow! You look cool. I like your hair.
Thank you.
I like your eyes.
Oh,
I like your colour.
Wow.
I have one too.
we're so much alike.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Gold. A mug of water. Nothing. Let's chat with
An
this
elf
person.
sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Continue.
Snake eyes.
It's Sebo.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Can I join you?
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid.
Sure.
Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Frown. Whose fate is she deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
Oh, thank God.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If she can decide fates with dice, ask if she can read the future in cow entrails as well.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Sure.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
Good.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. A dark, dank place. I remember it well. As everyone lay sleeping, you sat in the dark with wakeful eyes, looking rather lovingly at... me!
Oh.
Huh. My, aren't you a pretty cup full of sugar and spice?
We can stare at the ground embarrassed. We can admit wide-eyed that's exactly right, or snap at her. She doesn't know what in the heavens hell she's talking about. Lucy seems like the time to roll with it. Someone go 2.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep.
Sure.
But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
I don't lick and tell.
It's good policy.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it. I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
Watching for clues.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
All right.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
It's a fan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
No, we'll move closer.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck.
Aww.
He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Ask Ifan why the Magister suspects him of murder.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago.
Sure.
Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion,
Like
but
this.
says nothing.
Yikes.
Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
That was my nickname in high school. Ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate. Say that you're still curious about the murder. Did he do it?
Long
We'll
story.
go with 1.
Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties.
All right. Well, did you kill that person?
No.
All right.
The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
It's good policy.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Ask Ifan if he knows anything about where we're headed, Fort Joy.
The joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good.
Sure.
No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
Oh, not Bishop Alexander.
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
If you'd like to meet Alexander, you'd show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order. Telephone that one's acquaintance you're not eager to make. Say you've no interest in Alexander. All you care about is surviving Fort Joy. 1.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Just tell him our name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it?
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
Right.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that?
Girl. Tell him he ought to think twice before addressing you like a child. Ask what you're meant to be hearing. Waive his request away and ask him what he knows about the murder on board. We'll go with 2. What should we be hearing?
The ship, of course.
Quiet and listen to the sounds of the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash, and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
We got all that, huh?
And?
Tell him the ship is moaning like a sick man. Say the sea sounds angry, like like it's trying to capsize the ship. Remark that your shipmates are as chatty as gulls. You can barely hear over the din. Let's go with 2. She sounds angry.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger. It's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate.
I will.
That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
You ask him, what should we be? Close your eyes and try to let the ambient sounds on the ship fade away.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There, you heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, kiddo. Good news.
2. Well, yeah, I heard it. What is it?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot?
It's me.
Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Write that down, chat. Tell him you shouldn't talk about that. Tell him you shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard. Oh. Yeah, that's the line.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate. Even here.
Ask why I'm so excited about reaching Fort Joy. You haven't heard anything good about the place.
Yeah, no indeed, kiddo. But that ain't my final destination.
Go on.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, kiddo.
Cock an eyebrow. If he's hatching an escape plan, you want in. Say nothing. Look him over once before leaving. You may want to find him again at Fort Joy.
He continues stroking his beard,
We
a
went with 1.
beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
That's the end of that, huh?
You one of them? A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
All right.
That right. I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd.
Nothing over there.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine.
Name?
Like wolves around a campfire.
Los. Losi? I can't. I don't know my own name. Yes.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scram, eh? We're trying to catch a killer.
All right. Well, fair enough. Talk to the dog.
You! Sorcerer! Blood? No! Go! Oof.
I've seen
A lot
more
of that.
appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Amen.
Wolves around a
Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
All right.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Let's see where this goes.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse.
Good.
After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
Hurtful.
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Nod. Tell him you're quite the wizard in the kitchen, true chef. Laugh and say you can hardly tell a turkey from a turnip. That's true for me, so I'd like to see where that answer goes.
Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Most certainly. Tell him given a sheet of satin, you can make a bum look like a baron.
You've got this wolf on a leash now.
Stick a thumb through one of the holes in your garb and say these provide cool in summer. I like that.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up.
Use your eyes, buddy.
On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
They most certainly have personal pride. You're no stranger to combs, powders, and perfumes. Rubbing your chin, tell him you're trying to recall the last time you bathed. What month is it? Or we'll use just Losie's answer. Just keep chewing your hair. It was already in your mouth anyway.
Dear Lord, I might as well try and teach mathematics to a dog chasing its tail. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate.
I think we're
shall
going to
we?
do well.
As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit,
Sure.
and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
Again, kind of hurtful.
That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
Assume a sad face and tell him you're mightily disappointed.
I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff, I'm afraid. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
Thank you.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't
One day we'll get there, Chad.
picking us off one by one.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
Thank you.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Stare at him in shock and ask what the hell he thinks he's doing. Ask whether the book he's reading is any good. He seems engrossed in it. Ask who you're speaking to, or, as I'm coming to appreciate about Losi, pull a long face. He thought he wanted to hold hands.
I have already examined it and found it quite ordinary. What more could I possibly... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
Look at him curiously. You're not sure he understands what's happening. You're bemused. Who is this guy? Ask about his book. See, it really seems to have drawn him in. Yeah. What are you reading, buddy?
I do not believe I've been drawn anywhere. It is a quaint little read, but it has its faults.
Dang. You hate to hear it.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient.
Ow.
I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
That was a weird correction. Tell him about the war between the Divine Order and the Black Ring. It dwarfed everything that went before. As Losi, we could tell him you're pretty sure some stuff has happened at some point. Some even say it continues to do so. I love that answer. Human answer, we could say the history of Revlon is the history of the Divine Order. Talk about Lucian and the Divine and his son Alexander. Or as a mystic, explain that Rivion's history is the battle between Source and the Void, good and evil, light and darkness. We're going with Losi's answer. I feel we're going to be doing that a lot.
Most unusual. And if it's not too rude to suggest, not much of an answer.
That's fair.
No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Admit that some things just aren't known. Look at him incredulously. The gods are forces of nature. They don't have a history. Ask why he's so curious about the gods, or as a mystic, say, you have often pondered the nature of the gods, but you don't have any sure answers.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else?
Right.
Now please, run along.
We're going to insist. Why are you so curious about the gods?
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book.
Yep. Should have seen that coming.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Tell him you're fine. Say you've been through worse. Ask if he actually cares. Ask if he'd be fine collared like a dog and stuck in a ship's hold with a corpse and a murderer on the loose. I've been through worse.
Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know.
I didn't. That's great.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
I didn't want to go in yet. I'm going to go upstairs. There were stairs.
Oh, the hatch is blocked.
Hey, the hatch is
I need to find
blocked.
another way.
So I'm not going to go upstairs.
So, anything interesting for me?
What is interesting?
I'll take that as a no.
Okay.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Oh, under lock and key.
But I reassure you, and you shut up.
You think me mad?
Mad?
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
What are you trying to hear anyway? You see my...
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Interesting.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Say, yes, sir, and turn to leave. This murderer must be brought to justice. This may be the perfect opportunity to create a mutiny. Tell the woman you stand by her, or address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by it. There are others whose lives must end. Yeah, 3.
It means your journey draws to a close.
Aw, man.
Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
I'm not sure that I get knocked down.
What's happened?
Hold left alt to highlight objects that can be picked up. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. Do we need any of that? 8 gold. Get that red snapper. Jeez. 20 bottle of wine, 20 gold. Jeez. Pumpkin soup sounds delicious. I mean, we might as well loot these folks, yeah? To equip an item, drag it. What am I supposed to do with that? Yay, gold. Ah, look at that. We're getting new armor already. Oh my gosh, we have armor now. Good armor too. Bottle of wine. Heck yeah. How's it gonna be locked? You know? Ready yourself. Before advancing any further, you may want to go back downstairs and find a weapon. Well, thanks, game. I might. I think you're right. Requisition. Sure. few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen. Don't blame them. Change is rough. But they'll make for new friends sooner or later, and when we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Well, most of them. That elf with the dice, that lone wolf, the creaky-voiced woman in the kitchen, some folks won't get over it. Reckon they won't be first to get cured, if they're ever cured at all. Oop. WASD'd. Now where the heck? That guy's dead. She killed everybody. She can kill that dog. Guess we'll take its giblets. Did she kill those kids? Because I'm not okay with that. Are you okay?
Oh! What? What happened? Must have been the turnips. Water? Wine, for goodness sake. Oh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into a...
There he goes.
You shake the lizard by the shoulders.
Won't wake up.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
Is he alright? Seems it. Seems alright.
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips. His eyes flicker open.
We try to wake him up.
But he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
Same. I have a key.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
Let's reassure.
It's no use. Your words...
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Hang in there then. Anybody got a weapon? This guy has a chunk of flesh. Elves can eat limbs, so we can learn about the past. Short stick. Useless to the untrained eye. But we have a trained eye, chat. And it still looks useless.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Can we take the ancient book? The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. The text beneath lists a series of hexes and curse and materials required for muting source. Some of these objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows. Helms, collar, mask. How it all began, eh? Alright. Well, what happens if we go up here?
Oh, the hatch is blocked.
Still
I'll
blocked,
need
huh?
to find another way.
Would have been great if we'd found a weapon. We found a rug. Is that a weapon? Stool? No, that's not it. Left alt, revealing nothing. See some buckets, a bowl. Could be a helmet? Dang. Oh yeah, we are protected. Old plate. Apple pie. Bucket with water. Oh, the sheep didn't make it. Got its mutton, though. Grinning skull.
Who are you? Nobody? Who are you? Nobody?
Alright. It's a fun little Easter egg, I guess. You know what we didn't find? A web. Small tome. Mortar and pestle. Cooking pot. I think weighs 1,000.
Empty.
Empty. Old cup. Worth a lot. We need another broken source collar? I'm assuming no, but took it anyway. A poetry book? Wow. Small tome. We have too long presumed sources of virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need to look no further in the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day, another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of source collars provided by Vredman is proving most effective. Sure. This is just a poem. A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. Well, there you go. Feeling pretty powerful, chat. Even without a weapon, because I have a lot of armor. And some mutton. And bedroll. Lots of mugs. Huh? Does she have a weapon? She burned to a crisp. She has 4 gold. Greasy key. Ah. That's important. Restoration scroll. 4 gold. Pocket knife. That's better than anything we had. Mug of take the journal. Mashed potatoes. Small poison bottle. More mashed potatoes. Now, come on. Should equip that pocket knife. Oh. The journal. Stone contains no text and says sketches of dragons fill every page. This artist is hardly talented, clearly enthusiastic. I like that in an artist. All right, now that we've well spent too much time looking for that pocket knife. Did find a bucket through it all.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
Shout to the dog, it has to get out of here, the ship is going to sink. Call out to the hound and ask what's the matter.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls. the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
Sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop.
Tell the dog you're not the one who did this. You'd stop it if you could. Ask the dog if its job isn't to hunt sorcerers. Tell it to go find the one who did this. The ship isn't going to last much longer. Decide it's best to put the dog out of its... I'm not going to make that choice. I would stop if I could.
Sorcerer!
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Oh, best of luck to you, dog.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
I don't really want to attack a door. These gold cups, though. Take those. Why are all these locked? This seems like a... Oh, look at these scared folks. Might need to attack the door. I mean, I have a pocket knife. Basically just cutting the door down.
Thank the gods! But a fine grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Motion to the destruction round. What's going on here? What have they seen? Finger your collar. You can help them if you can get this stupid device off you. Draw your weapon and be done with them. Wave your hands in the air and chant some gibberish. They'd better not mess with you. Oh, yeah.
He leaps to attention, then whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix raises his sword, which shakes to the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Ah. Well, Rix, I'm going to summon a fire totem, and then mayhaps a fire infused buddy, and I will consider that I am liking the sorcerer build so far. Don't hit. I have a bucket. Whew, look at that dodge. Can't even see and I dodged that. I didn't quite did. They really should have just left me alone. I wasn't bothering anybody.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
I just stole a picture, I guess. Woo! Items such as scrolls, grenades, and special arrows are automatically out of your hotbar. And pick up, drag other items to your hotbar for easy access. I do like ease. This letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called The Joy, but someone has inked an angry black line from the top left to the bottom right. There you have it.
This is Bishop Alexander. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Uh-huh. I don't know why I'm taking all this stuff. My sweet Stefan, as I write this letter, we near the Isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I heeded Alexander's orders, just as you said I should. I think of Lucian often. Would the divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold, inside and out. Of one thing I am certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. Sorry, Rix. The smeared ink makes this journal difficult to read, but you managed to make out much of the latest entry. Do I? Alright, I believe you. That was a good one. Lockpicks! Yeah. Improvised wand. Ho ho ho. We can have both? Gosh, chat. Dual wielding. Did nothing. Alright. Excuse me. Pardon me.
God damn it! Need to get off this wreck and quick.
Trying to avoid the fire. Thank you, gold.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
A pear.
What fresh hell is this? Something's pounding on the hull.
It wasn't me. That's stuff to loot, y'all. A note? Key? I wonder if that key is this door up here. As you can tell, Chad, I'm not in a huge rush.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Pull open the
It doesn't
door.
budge.
Use your
the
key.
door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Oh. Death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out. You and Rick's both. You don't start fooling around down there, it'll be lights out.
Death fog. I need to get out of here now.
Just want to grab that. Yeah, it does look. It looks pretty bad. I'll give you that. That guy, not dead. Is that Fang just over there reading?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
There's something familiar about the way he holds that book. Grab whatever is close at hand and move to attack the undead monster. Ask if he shouldn't be doing the same. The ship is going down. Take your leave.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
That's it. The elf. He's the elf that was reading the book.
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
That's quite sensible.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Well, glad I got to talk to him before we died. My first bow. So I want a bow. First firestorm grenade. Definitely in a hurry. Be rich by the time we get to whatever's next.
More. We need to get off this ship.
I didn't last long. Ow. My totem! Who's going? Oh. It says it's my incarnate's turn. I see. Gotta love a good attack of opportunity. No loot? Fireball scroll. Oh yeah. Yep, that's not gonna work. Apparently, if you're too slow, the game just moves on. Wow. That's it. Maybe here it's sloshing. As I walk. I like double wand it. Oh yeah. I'm not sure what else to do. Can't reach. If I go in this way, I guess.
That means there's still a chance.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Call the dwarf a yellow-bellied coward. You'll return to the lower deck and check for survivors. The ship trembles beneath your feet, but the kid's right. Say you'll go back to the lower deck and look for survivors. Tell the kid Gil is right. You just came from the lower deck. You're not going back down now. Reach for the release mechanism. Forget the others. You just went off this bloody shift. I mean, whatever.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear? Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
Man, I feel like we talked to everyone down here.
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait! Void woken.
Bit delayed, eh? Let's do water. Good stuff. Then just attack, I guess? Oh, that was nice. So dead.
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Let the games begin.
Doesn't
it?
She's got a lot of AP.
They who are about to triumph salute you.
I've faced worse.
Same. Ow. Ow. Ow.
I'm ready.
Ow.
Let's not tarry. This old tub is about to burst.
Away. The sea's hungry. Don't have much time. I hear something. It's Magister Siwan, the one who put on this damn collar.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
Is there some way to help
With
her?
jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
Alright, we'll hold it to the wound.
Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Just hold it tighter.
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours.
I know you don't tourniquet on a neck. You make me take training like once a month.
Something within the ship
Always.
snaps. The floorboards shudder.
Anyway, at work they make us take that training a lot. Continue holding the cloth to the womb. Take Siwan's hand and try to help her stand.
Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
Ow.
It's ripping the ship apart.
I don't think we made it, chat. Shouldn't have helped Siwan. I'll have to pick a new character.
I have plans for you, child.
Oh.
Rise.
Well then.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped, and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
What a name. Hey, we didn't die.
Well, the Order's right about one thing. First comes Source, then comes Voidwoken. Am I the lone survivor? Well, thanks, disembodied voice.
Sight range indicator. There are enemies ahead. Press left shift to see the enemy's sight range. When you enter their sight range, combat will start. You can try sneaking around by pressing C. Oh my gosh, we're Solid Snake. Dun, 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 dun. You discovered a waypoint. Fleeing combat allows you to escape to any discovered waypoint. You can also quickly travel between waypoints. Well, that is helpful.
Brachus Rex. Who's that again?
Yeah, I don't know either. Is that one of the kids?
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
You can barter with almost all characters. Use the trade icon. Drag items you wish to buy or sell onto the barter window. Balance the offer by pressing the scales. Confirm the transaction by pressing the red accept button. You can also identify and repair items at a trader. I mean, he can keep his stuff. Be good.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Not a stranger. I'm Los.
Hi, Losa.
Losa.
I'm Tam. Are
We
you
did
a
it.
sorcerer too?
Laugh and say you aren't sure. Do you see any source about?
The child screws up his face and looks at you, hard. He holds up his little mirror and peers into it, inspecting your reflection. His eyes go wide. The mirror falls and shatters on the rocks below.
I have to go.
The boy begins to cry.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Is it because of the bucket? I'm betting it's because of the bucket. He didn't go very far.
Leave me alone, please.
Worriedly asked the child why he's so frightened of you. What did he see in the mirror? Tell him not to be afraid. You know lots of songs and stories. You can teach him how to do a cartwheel.
Stop it. You're not a person. You're just wearing a person. Don't hurt me, please.
He shrieks and recoils from your...
He saw the demon inside me. Dadgummit. Bum, 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 bum.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
I bet I could take those. Losa. Okay, now I'm a little less sure. Highlight an enemy, press the right mouse button, and select Examine. The higher your lore master ability, the more you can learn about your target. Does it cost AP? No. Resistant to earth and poison. They have no talents. It's kind of mean. Mosquito swarm. Restore vitality equal to damage dealt. Set bleeding for 2 turns. Damage based on your level and receive bonus from intelligence. Ow. Oh, I didn't mean to move. Careful with your clicks, Deacon. Ow. Yeah. We leveled up. That helped. Another totem.
Meet your maker. I thought these bloody
Gained a
collars were
level.
supposed to keep those things at bay.
2 points, eh? Vitality. For now, we're gonna do that and that. Dual wielding. Oh. Attributes shape what characters can do and how well they do it. I see. Dual wielding increases damage and dodging when dual wielding 2 one-handed weapons. I don't think we'll do that. Summoning, obviously, needs to go up. We have 1 point. Available 1 point for our personality, eh? Bartering, lore master. Can identify more, huh? Yeah, why not? I think that went pretty well.
That's Magister Jalen. He wasn't so bad on the ship, at least. Poor fella.
Off we go.
Look here, Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
My bad.
What's that? Yes, I did see how it made short work of the great Acorn servants. Quite right, very impressive. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the great Acorn is returning in all its wrath.
Uh-oh.
What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, I see. You cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it defeated the great Acorn's vile servants, it can do so again. We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
Laugh and tell him he's quite welcome to follow in our shadow. Ask the squirrel why he accuses us of destroying his forests. Giants, acorn, shields. Tell him you no idea what he's talking about. Wave the rodent away. You don't have time to talk. Obviously, we're going to laugh and tell him.
Egads! It speaks our tongue, Quercus. Hush before. What do you mean a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Salora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I shall do no such thing.
Oh.
You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great Acorn waits for no one.
Nor do I. It's the Red Prince.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright
How many
blood
original
red
sins have we
color.
created today?
Could he be...
And why is it 3? If only. Only at 2.
Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Greet him heartily and say you're glad to see you survived the shipwreck. He's the one that took you by the jaw and sized you up like a damn horse. Say you have a bone to pick with him. We're happy to see you.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Oh my.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold.
I have a bucket on my head. I can do anything.
You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you were glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand idly by when people are in danger. Scoff and say he owes you a bit more than gratitude. Nah, I'm happy.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Now then, if there's nothing further.
What are you doing here, standing on a rock?
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
I didn't think it was that simple.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
Say that you see memories, childhood days spent in the sun. Say that as of last night, you see a kraken-infested wasteland you never want to go near again. Or as Losi? I've already forgotten. Say that sometimes you see the consciousness of a vast being. Usually just a lot of water.
A consciousness. Very good. And the water it may drown in. Life and death. Why not?
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
Yeah.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Ask what he means by lost exactly. Tell him there's a rather specific vision he has there. Why an empire? Shrug and say people see castles in the sky. Might as well they'll see them in the sea. That's rather specific.
Of course it's rather specific. Quite obviously, I'm musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Oh.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Shake your head. You have no idea who he is. Nod enthusiastically. Of course you do. You recall how he's that famous king? Or we could gesture and say, tell him you've never heard of an abacus. That can tell who people are. Tell him you've never heard of an abacus that can tell who people are. Oh, I like that.
Well, more's the damn pity, isn't it? For I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun.
Goodness.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
Right.
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Invite him to travel with you. Maybe you can even help him win his throne back. Say that you too have this and that to sort out. He's welcome to tag along if he wants. Say it's been absolutely riveting, but that you have to dash.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition.
Sure.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the mystics of my kind.
Okay.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Promise him? Say you can't promise him exactly, but you'll keep his request in mind, or tell him your interests trump his. I'll promise him.
Jolly good.
Jolly indeed.
So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, That our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying.
It does.
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
I mean, I'm ready to roll with what he wants to be. Say that a fighter sounds perfect. He should stay true to his vocation.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
Nod. That settles it.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
Right.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
Oh.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Click on a party member's portrait to control them. The party member you are controlling has a golden highlight on their portrait. Pull your portraits apart to unchain them. Breaking the chain stops them from following the party member. And I am too slow of a reader. Off we go then. Lots of shells out here.
A black cat. Here, kitty.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
It insists that you aren't following it. It approached you. Ask the cat if it's feeling okay. Wonder who you have the pleasure of speaking to. You feeling okay?
Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Wonder where he came from.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Well,
the cat's eyes are
have a good one.
Ever again. Never.
This is kids, or one of them. This is the one that told us to save everybody.
Hey, lady. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
It is, yes.
I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
I need to know who this voice is. Trice's voice sounds familiar. Trice voice, Divinity. Just want to know who that voice is. IMDb. Didn't know IMDb had. Price is not in there. I didn't know IMDb had games in it now. Scour Reddit. And even then, nothing. Not listed. Well, alright. What can you do? Kind of sounds like Mael from Clair Obscure. That's why I was looking. A lot of gold and diamonds up there, huh? Broken bridge. ragtag group here, don't we? Squirrel on a skeleton cat, a black cat, the Red Prince. Great. An illustrious leader with a bucket on her head. It's nice to be warm, I guess.
Your godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Stay back, sorcerer,
Oh.
and stay silent. Our godwoken speaks.
My bad.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Make yourself small. You'd rather not get noticed now. Step forward, saying this is injustice at best and base cruelty at worst. Shout that whether she's telling the truth or lies, you won't find out by mutilating her. Sam would say, you watch Alexander in disbelief. You have the sinking feeling that the thing inside you is watching too. As a gesture, we could say, loudly wonder why they'd bother. A tongue can be harder to grow back than a tail. Can't be harder to grow back than a tail. Or as a mystic call it, that only the gods are fit to take back what they have given. We'll do Lose.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Brutal.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste.
Ooh.
Come.
Click on party members that have exclamation marks above their heads to initiate a reaction dialogue.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Reckon they know what they're doing, right? It's a bit much, right? What did she do anyway? What's one less red to worry about? Bye. It's a bit much.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
All right. You're good with it, I'm good with it. I guess.
Where is he?
Ooh, quick save and quick load. I see. Chat, this seems like a nice minute to take a step away. I'm going to put on a quick bit of music, run to the restroom, stretch my legs, and raise my desk. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Be right back, chat. I'm back, chat. All right, let's talk to some folks.
Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
I'm not sure who she means. Ask if those horrific creatures that Magister had in tow.
The Geists, dummy.
Sorry.
The Hammer and Alexander had 2 in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that.
Say you don't need to know all the Divine Order's horrors by name. Notice something in her tone and ask why she thinks she'd be especially interested in Geists.
Ah, no reason. Settle in, eh? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. High Priest is up to his hood and sinners these days.
Poor High Priest.
Saw him, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did.
Say you saw it indeed, and it was a gruesome spectacle. Ask him what he's talking about, curl your lip and say he should keep his prejudices to himself. Take your leave. And it was a gruesome
It's a
spectacle.
misfortune, sister. You lot can't help your condition, but at least the humans of you ain't celebrating the source plague.
Ask what more he knows about Bishop Alexander in Dallas. Ask when you'll be allowed to leave this place. Ask how he came to be a guard here.
Bishop's the son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime all the same. And the Hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did.
When will we be allowed to leave?
When you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there, mind. But it's there all the same.
Sure.
They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear.
This guy's doing well.
You can trust Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured, your life will start again.
How'd you become to be a guard
During
here?
the time of Lucian, of course. Who wouldn't join up with God himself? It was all glory, all goodness. When we lost him, well, it only made sense to see his will through.
Ask him how he came to know the will of the divine. Wonder aloud if the divine really would have approved of a place like Fort Joy.
Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, well, we'd have lost him for nothing. Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. No one said it were, but it's the best we've got to protect the realm.
And ask him how he can know the will of the divine?
Can't for certain, but I reckon when God himself gives his life to protect you, you don't waste the gift. You protect it with everything you've got. So that's what we do.
Change the subject. Take your leave. Talk to this guy.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself. They were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Say you must have missed out on the fun. Ask him who he means. Tell the man you were close enough to watch them murder one of their own.
A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due.
Say that everyone is a traitor to someone. Scoff. Murder is murder, no matter which banner mops up the blood. Everyone is a traitor to someone.
The Divine Order's all that stands between everything you see and a Voidwoken's throat. Any traitor to them is a traitor to us all. Believe it or don't. The Divine Order doesn't need our loyalty. They'll save us in spite of ourselves.
Well, there you have it. But will they give me a new bucket?
A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Say that if he doesn't like it, perhaps he should help her. Ask if the two of them have history. Agree that being stuck here is bad enough without that din on top of it. Perhaps he could help her.
Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud.
She seems perfectly sane, if distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a Voidwoken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Didn't I?
Yeah, that's rough.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
Ask her to recount when and where she last saw her daughter.
She was here. I only turned away for a moment. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Wonder why no one else in camp will help her look.
This place turns people cold.
Mm-hmm.
Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
What doll? Is she holding a doll? Okay. Ask to have a closer look at the doll.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her, my little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
Say you'll do your best and bid her goodbye for now.
You are an angel. Truly you are.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just
Mummy's right here.
I can't wait all day.
She's gone, Farah. Gone.
You there? I'm looking for an inmate.
Mm-hmm.
He wears a large bronze ring with a dragon stamped into it. Name of Migo. Have you seen him?
I haven't.
Useless. It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
Sure.
She ain't coming back.
Can't be that important. You've already lost him.
Greetings, child. I find myself in your so-called divine lands, yet I feel his absence deep in my heart all the same.
Say he looks about your age and thank him not to call you child. Or say these are no more your lands than his.
No disrespect, eh? I'm used to calling all the divine's offspring that way. Absent though our father may be.
Fair enough.
What of it? Yeah, what of it? Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
Sure.
Chuff to you, Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
Oh. Play it.
Quite the hand, Freshy. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then.
Raise an eyebrow. Is that how this works?
I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
Tell him you're going to walk away, and he's not going to stop you. Say no one mentioned having to pay to stay here. Ask if you can get a fair lady discount. Ask him for a little leniency for your group, kin to kin. Spit and say they'll have to loot their internment fee from your corpse. No one mentioned having to pay to stay here.
Well, you've heard of it now, ain't ya? Go on then, Freshy. Turn 'em out.
Say you won't hand over what's rightfully yours. Swear you have nothing of value on your person. Do.
We'll see about that, Freshy.
Ow. Let's fortify. Yourself? Okay. And spend the rest of the turn walking over to beat on him. I mean, miss. That's what I meant. I'm gonna move. Hope I don't die. And then we're gonna encourage everyone. Alright, I gotta walk around. That's not good. We'll walk around. Mosquito swarm. Ow. Shield bounce seems good. Nice. Just hit him again. Oh dear. Yeah, I agree. You need healing. Oh, show.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Not enough AP, eh? We're gonna do that then. Huh? Boom. Right in the face. Oh, cut it out. Why is he still on fire? Takes 2. Will restore to himself. Help with the fire. And get them both. No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe? Oh yeah. He still has 1, eh? In the turn, I suppose. Well, that dude's done. Ouchie. Ah. Totems, man. They do good work. Nice miss.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it was. Ow. Try and take my stuff. I don't think so. Axe. Shoes.
Our Father, who
presideth over us all.
Rotten eggs. Ew. Contrary to what you thought this book would be about, it's more of a political pamphlet against all authority of hierarchical organization, where the author uses the well-known firestorm grenade as a symbol for the burning desire of the agitators that use it. The book itself is, like its simile, is a highly amateur affair. Fortunately, at the back of the book, there's a very detailed illustration of a firestorm grenade, along with an exact list of ingredients. Neat. Is the knife or the axe? Where's the axe? There it is. One-handed. Well, use it. If you take or torch property that isn't yours, beware the consequences. Owners will develop a negative attitude towards you and will call the guards or even attack you if you go too far. Different people have different reactions. That makes sense. It's like life. Are these bedrolls up here? A little bit of healing. All right. Now this town knows we're not here to be swindled. Craft weaponry. Give them the axe. A word of advice to the unarmed. Find a stick or a branch. Tie a sharp piece of rock to one end, or do the same with a sharp piece of metal. Now you've got a simple axe. You're no longer unarmed. Wow.
Where is he?
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Clap her on the back and ask if she's all right.
Don't touch me.
Oh, sorry.
You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me.
I understand how she
Do
feels.
You seem fine. Don't you feel how tight this collar is? And there's nothing we can do.
Really?
Nothing we can do.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be made.
Oh. Fair enough. We don't want to steal those fish, chat. Not here to make enemies.
Say, wait a sec. Look, sir, is that you? You remember me, right? Laszlo, from the Whistling Warriors. We opened up for you in Shoulder. Must have been, gods, around 5 years ago now.
I remember him well.
I knew it was you. So they're letting just any old riffraff into this joint now, eh?
Nah, I didn't say he better get cured right away before the neighborhood's lost for good. I like that.
Can you believe that load of crap? Cure. The sauce inside you? Be like curing the flawless sheen of my beard. So tell me, Lucy girl, any of those voices of yours explain how the devil the Order intends to cure us anyhow?
Admit the voices have dwindled to just one, and it's been quite quiet on the matter. Say you don't need to hear voices to find out that. You just need to be a magister.
Too bad. Always seemed like a fun crowd to have knocking round the old noggin. Even without him, you can't let this place get to you. You hear me? The Order might have your freedom for now, but you can't let them take your spirit too.
You perk up a bit. How about a song to cheer you both up, like old times? Tell them they can take whatever they want from you, including your spirit. Buyer beware, though. One.
Now that's the spirit. How about one of your old hits? How'd it go? Come to me, the night is dark.
Smile. Ask if he can still play.
Gonna still play?
He's rocking out. Where did he even get that thing?
Come to me, the night is dark. Come to me,
Get a concert
the night is long. Sing for me, I'll sing along. Sing for me, oh sing for me.
That was awesome.
Ha! That was great. You still got it, kid. Boy, but if seeing you doesn't bring me back to old times, good times. Take this, eh? Something to remember the better days. You take care of yourself, Losa girl.
It's been a while since I had one of these in my hands. I wonder if I can still play.
Destroy
No, not now. No. Leave me alone.
Well, that wasn't very
Damn
nice.
it. I hope you're happy. What was the point of that? Good find.
Mean old
Sure is
voice.
good to see.
So your passenger really doesn't like music, does it?
Say you think it doesn't like it when you're happy. Laugh it off. Every day's an adventure. Say you're pretty rusty. Maybe it just doesn't like bad music. Yeah.
Doesn't it worry you that it can take control of you just like that?
Say the whole point of getting out of Fort Joy is finding a way to get your passenger out of you. Of course it worries you.
It worries me too.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Let's talk to this
The
fella
lizard's
here.
brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts and doesn't look up as you approach.
Tap him on the shoulder, cough, and ask if the ground is really as interesting as all that. Seized by a destructive spirit, you stomp on his foot. Leave him be.
the ground. I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why?
Ask the lizard what's on his mind.
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
Ask him what he means. Say why is a mystery. All that matters is what to do now. Say you've often asked yourself the same questions. What does he mean?
We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void? And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
Ah, the real question.
When another divine arises, will Source change back? What if there are no sorcerers?
You
Yeah.
there. You've just arrived, isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you quite alone?
Ask what he wants to know. Say you are. Say you have a companion, but you're fine with going it alone. Consider your companion. Seems nice, but they're better off without you. Take your leave. Ask why he wants to know.
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Not interested in any matter my friends can't hear.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy.
If we split... Oh. If we split... What the heck?
Change your mind about my offer yet?
I don't want to lose the Red Prince.
Had a gal. Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with a little... The plan's simple. Completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Ask him where you can find it. Scoff, so he wants you to do his legwork for him. Or note that his plan could help a lot more than to escape if what he's saying is true.
And how many would make it before the guards noticed? 4? 5? Every bloody sorcerer in this place? Nah, they'd have to take their own chances. I need one accomplice. And
All
I
right,
found its
where
way
is it?
into a
Where
nest
is
of
it?
crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go.
Tell him to hold up. Crocodilians? How many?
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those overgrown lizards what for.
Should we go check out the crocodilians?
I fear it will be quite some time before we find any answers at all, my friend. Though, it doesn't hurt to ponder.
Sure. You have any goods for sale?
Goods? Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Have a look.
Thank you. Preach. Armor of Frost skill book. Hail Strike. Rain skill book. Restoration skill book. Selling gold. So, get rid of a lot of this stuff. Does it restore health or anything? Effects unknown. Oh, they do.
Oh, 10 bottles of mead. Oh, 1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears. Oh, make the hinges rust.
Make some money, chat. What do you think?
Oh, 10 bottles of mead. Oh, 1,000 bottles of dust. 50 bottles of tears. Oh, make
We
the
just double
hinges
click.
rust.
Oh yeah. So much better. It's a cooking pot. We're cooking. We need 2 ropes. One of those gold cups. Go bartering. Heck yeah. He doesn't have much money, does he? He's only got the 4 gold. Only got the 4 gold. I accept your offer plus 2 gratitude. The star represents attitude towards you. Higher their gratitude, the better their prices. You could raise the trader's attitude by gifting items or gold. I can do that. Where'd that shirt go? Wait. I see. I mean, can we? Are you sure you want nothing in return for that? No, I'm not. Why would I want? I see. I gifted him a bit last time. I see what's going on here. All right. Sorry. Inventory management. I'm gonna search the town a bit more.
Bow your head, please.
Sorry.
If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend.
I hope you're right. Oh, teach me the endless
It isn't
prayer.
the words you speak, but rather that you speak them.
Mm-hmm.
Prophecy says that only our devotion will restore him to us. A murmur of prayer, constant as the ocean, can lure our savior back to us.
I hope you're right.
So do I. By the divine, so do I. If Bishop Alexander doesn't rise, I don't know who will protect us from this darkness. Some blame the Voidwoken for Alexander's failure to ascend. If all we sorcerers can be cured, then the bishop shall be free to rise. So chant the endless prayer.
What you got? You got anything good? No. I'm gonna leave you to the endless prayer bit. I think you'll do a good job.
Come on, then.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muzzled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff, especially not one of you.
Stand beside Ifan and tell the thug to back off. Ask why the elf owes him money. Ask after this Griff. Tell the elf she should pay up. Rules are rules. Say this sounds like little more than a shakedown in disguise. Take a step back and say this isn't your quarrel. Who's Griff?
Runs the kitchen. Means he runs me, you, and everyone else in camp.
I don't know about all that.
Everyone in camp's got to contribute. For food, for protection, no exceptions. Especially not for elves.
Oh.
Griff's orders.
Food? Protection? I have neither.
You
Sounds like a
two ought to
shake-up.
be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
Say that if he chooses to harm her, you won't stand by and watch. Tell the elf she should do what she's told. If not, you're happy to make her.
And neither will I.
We got a system, and it looks like you don't want to fit in.
It's good to start with a nice old-fashioned fortify. Feel encouraged.
Glory is mine.
Yeah. Oh. Let's get our little blood friend here. Nice. Okay, smash your weapon on the ground, knocking down non-allied characters. Hitting them for 5-6 physical damage. Also clears non-cursed surfaces and grounds. Well, as long as it won't hurt him.
I'm ready.
Boy, she didn't have much of a chance, did she?
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there later.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the caves there.
Okay.
There is a safe place.
This guy had a mace, though. Let's see. And apple juice. I do like how little... Okay. Select multiple items and mark them as wares to sell them in one batch. Oh. Press left shift in the inventory to toggle multi-select mode. Add items to selection by pressing blah, 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 blah. She doesn't have gloves. He doesn't have gloves. Gotta go with my main character first. Just gotta. But he's getting another new weapon. That's pretty good.
Stefan rolls his sleeves back down and casually wipes some blood from his cheek. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Smile and reach out a hand to shake his, or look askance at his outstretched hand.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and shakes it, hard.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Say the thugs were afraid when he mentioned lone wolves. What are they?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Ask him about the errand he mentioned earlier. It sounds highly suspicious. You're keen to get out of here. How does he think that'll happen? So you're pretty comfortable here. Sun, sea, and sand. This is the good life. No time for idle chit-chat. Turn and walk away.
The usual
How do we
way.
get out?
Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put.
Sure.
2 heads are better than 1, and when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
Hesitate. What was he talking about? An errand?
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
Ask who he's here to kill.
He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends.
Oh, yeah.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Split the party by dragging their portraits away from one another, breaking the chain to connect them. Great groups. That's all we'll ever know about that. Nibble.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
What are you making?
I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers. Boy, they're sharp.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something?
Ask how she got her hands on one of these contraptions. They seem pretty dangerous.
Found it in the scrap heap not so long ago. We used to know each other back in the day, you know. Dallas and I. Never knew her to be much of a wrench head back in the day, but once she joined the Order, she started turning out all manner of oddities.
Did she invent the collars?
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a whole
You
lot
sense
of
she knows more than she's letting on. Say her collar is tight and ask if she can loosen it a bit.
For you? Hell no.
Who might be worthy of her services?
Worthy is exactly the right word. You know, someone who's proven himself might earn my time of day. Speaking
All right.
of,
What do you
manner of
got?
things. Have a look.
What do you... Oh, okay. I already have that. I have that. Unlock ranged attack for your incarnate. Provides 10 magic armor. We have that. Repair hammers. We'll take those. Oh, those are so expensive. That is so expensive. I have money. Don't know that I have a lot of money. Oh, I sold that earlier. All right, let's go with everything we want and see how much it costs. All right. We're not even close. Don't need that. Don't need those, I guess, yet. Sadly not. Maybe if I raise my... Yay! If your lore master ability is high enough, you'll be able to identify items. Hopefully I can use it more than once. 5 attitude from her now. Pretty cool. Oh, I see. Check 28. You want this box? Decks of cards. I'll take 30 gold for it. 38. 38.
The woman looks up as you approach. Why?
What do you need? Ha! The hammer got you curious. Yeah, funny name for a gal like that. When I knew her, the Feather would have been a likelier name.
What do you remember of
I
Dallas?
don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. She was just a girl. People do change, don't they?
God awful
She
collars.
nods once.
Clever lass, her. No wonder what Alexander sees in her. Question is, what she sees in him.
That's all we're gonna find out, chat. We got 200 gold now, though. Cleaned out the inventory a bit.
Collar, on, sauce, gone.
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of your presence. With a start, she looks up and realizes someone is standing right beside her. Her eyes meet yours. She doesn't blink.
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left.
Ask if she takes any comfort from the bishop's presence here. Say you wouldn't know anything about that. Roll your eyes. Who needs a god anyway? Wave the thought away. Rivellon will survive. It always does. Or as a mystic, we can say, offer that perhaps it's time to forge new gods. Let's try it.
This isn't some thought experiment, you know. This is real. The Voidwoken are here, and only a Divine can send them back. Lucian is gone. We are alone. And unless Bishop Alexander ascends...
Her voice trails to silence, and she resumes staring at the ground, lost deeply in thought.
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later.
Wonder what's keeping Alexander from ascending.
They say his powers are not developing as they should. They blame the Voidwoken. But we need his powers to develop so that he may banish the Voidwoken. It's quite the pickle.
Say you hope he ascends soon. The Voidwoken are getting worse. Ask if the Divine was alive when she enlisted. Ask if she's certain that rounding up sorcerers in Fort Joy will protect everyone. Was she around when the Divine was?
Only a week or two before, well, you know. I wanted to serve him more than anything.
Yeah.
But who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back, soon to rout them entirely.
Are we certain that rounding us all up here will protect
I
everyone?
put my faith in the bishop. Reminds me of his father. And what he said has been true. Wherever there are sorcerers, Voidwoken strike.
I hope he ascends soon.
I wish it every night.
I'll talk to you later.
As you approach the unsmiling Magister, Ifan catches your arm and speaks to you with some urgency.
So, forbidding may negatively affect your relationship. Allowing companions to speak privately make us complicit. It'll be all right.
I need to talk to this one for a few moments. Alone.
I trust you.
Ifan strides up to the Magister, speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you can't hear what he whispers, the Magister's face turns whiter than snow as he hands a note to Ifan with shaking hands.
Don't! I'll give you the information. Here, just don't! All right.
Ifan walks back to you, leaving the quivering wreck of a Magister behind. When he catches your eye, he winks.
Examine a companion to check their attitude towards you. Be careful. Companions who don't really like you will leave your party.
Have off.
What's behind the door?
None of your business, you rat.
Sure. Did they kill my cat? Well, that's sad.
Ifan catches you looking over at him. He raises his eyebrows.
What?
Tell him he just made that magister soil his breeches. Tell him you almost soiled your own breeches watching him talk to that magister. Ask if he could refrain from being quite so confrontational. Tell him you're just admiring his knack for getting things done.
Oh, it's just practice. All in the way you set your jaw, lass. I'll teach you someday. I only do it when it's necessary. And it was necessary back there. He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. Being a little impolite seemed the least bad option.
Agreed. Better an offended magister than a death on your conscience. Shrug. It all depends on who the magister wanted a friend to kill.
That's about the size of it for me, all right. And now that we agree, shall we agree to keep moving?
After reading the scrap of paper he took from the Magister, Ifan marks a spot on your map and looks out to the far horizon.
Move a lot.
Go on.
You killed my cat.
Leave me. Go.
Note her parlor. Ask if she needs help.
You leave me be. Just.
She groans in pain, refusing.
Okay. All right.
Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
I am actually fresh out. Do you? No. Dang.
All the worse for old Dane. He crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I would have liked to ease his way out.
So you had run-ins with those brutes yourself.
Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore.
All right, chat. We will continue this tomorrow. It's time for me to get ready for bed. I hope you enjoy this. I'm enjoying it so far. Making choices, doing combat, whatnot.
Fight the Reaper.
So yeah, I shouldn't say tomorrow. I will do more of this on Wednesday. Yes, Monday and Wednesday are my story gaming days. But I thank you all for being here. I will be finding someone to raid. Look for someone to raid. I'm gonna snooze the ads. No reason to run ads while we're looking for someone to raid.
Fight the Reaper.
Well, would you look at that? E-Rogue gave us a raid the other day, so we're gonna return the favor. He's doing some, looks like he's playing some blackjack. So again, thank you for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And hope to see you back on Wednesday. Either way, hope you have a great day, great rest of your week. Talk to you later, chat. And of course, I never hit start raid. So we'll ramble here for another few seconds while it loads. Have a good Tuesday, everyone. Bye, chat.